it's the pipeline. They go from like modeling, OnlyFans, real estate agent.
That's correct. There's a route.
It is a route. It's a pipeline, right?
I did it just a little reversed.
You did it like reverse, right? Yeah. So now, what is it like going from real estate now into OnlyFans? Because you were saying there's some, it's different fields. How do you think the reputation of OnlyFans could impact your business as a real estate agent?
Yeah, so that's a really good point. So going into it, I'm like, people will look my name up and potentially see something that might put them off because they're like, can this guy who has his dick and balls out handle a transaction?
Well. Then I said, and this was
handle
what I said
before, a transaction. He said
it depends on the product, because if it's like, if it's a nice photo they're seeing, and if it's something, maybe that's gonna encourage them and they feel more trust in your ability as a real estate agent. Because I don't know if you know this, but there's a huge correlation between penis size and aesthetics and your ability to handle real estate transactions, right?
Well, in that case, I think I am all good.
So you would say, okay, in that case, you're good. That's the confidence you need in this business. You know what I mean?
You literally you fake it till you make it, but you need to exude that confidence as well.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if you go in timid, people are gonna just shoo you away.
But do you think, as Kevin, scenario?
yes. I got caught up in that dialogue there.
Scenario: you're buying a house in Malibu, and you're contracting Riley Real Estate Inc. And you look it up and you see a schlong in the beautiful Calabasas sunlight. It's a beautifully artistic photo, which is what you take. Would that throw you off if that's your real estate agent, or would it make you more likely to do business with that person?
I feel like my initial reaction would be, living in 2023, that the duality can exist. That someone could be great at one thing and great and excel at another thing.
Yeah.
So I do feel that no one's pigeonholed to be, if I'm on OF, or if I'm on a social media platform, if I'm a big TikToker, that's all I can be. So if you have a reputable talent in either real estate or someone like me, I'm a courtroom stenographer. I also am a photographer.
Yeah.
I shoot all types of fashion, OF, anything in between.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I'm any less great at something else.
Exactly.
So for me, who is awake in an environment like this, it wouldn't. That's hard to answer that in a totality, but I feel like that is a dialogue that is a great to be able to have between us, where it's that awakening of, you can't limit someone to being just one thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And so it shouldn't, because if they're great as a real estate agent, that would not take away from them being a great.
Sure. There's just an image, I think. If I think real estate agent, I think about a guy with a suit and a tie, like very proper like that. But there's a discussion right now in Germany, by the way, where German police officers, a lot of them were using Instagram to promote themselves, right? Because it's like pilots do that a lot, right? Pilots, and I think there's
Absolutely.
so many. But what's up with that? Do you follow any? Do you know any pilot Instagrams?
Pilot, like airplanes?
Yeah, there's so many influencers right now that are pilots. And their names are like, pilot something. Yeah. And it's pilot whatever. There's so many right now.
And flight attendants too.
Yeah, probably, right?
Yeah.
But in Germany, they banned police officers from using Instagram. I mean, they can use it in their private life, I'm sure. But for using Instagram, doing any kind of Instagram in uniform. Because they kind of like, I don't even know why. I think, I guess they should not be doing that in their work time, I'm assuming. But even with their uniform, because they want to separate the social media image with their professional identity. Yeah.
And isn't that great to go on a platform like this, to be able to even if it is a little bit a chip at the stigmatism, that we get to do that, to be I don't think the duality can't exist.
Yeah.
And so that's how I feel. If you're great at one thing, that does not mean you can't be great at something else.
That's what you're doing right now. You're changing the status quo. You're coming forward, with your schlong, and you are breaking down stereotypes one dick pic at a time.
Realtors can get nude too.
Okay, so that's what I want to say. So if there's a bunch of hot OnlyFans girls doing it and getting clients from a bunch of dudes, I just haven't seen that from the guy side yet. But I mean,
Sure.
maybe let's pioneer the way.
Yeah. Let's pioneer. Let's all become real estate agents. Let's go out there and let's be pioneers. Yeah.